How serious should we take preseason FPI rankings? Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do videos every single day. The preseason FPI rankings are out for the 2021 season. A lot of people take FPI rankings super serious. Some people just take it as sort of, kind of, maybe a measuring stick. What is the FPI, and how serious should we take it? The FPI is basically a way of predicting the measurement of a team's success throughout the season, moving forward. It's a tool to help predict. It takes into consideration offensive performance, defensive performance, and special teams performance, and how much each unit contributes towards the team's net scoring margin on a neutral field against an average FBS opponent. It takes into consideration returning starters, past performances, recruiting rankings, and coaching tenure. The thing with the FPI is its value actually declines throughout the season because then you go by what the teams actually do and not what a projection is saying they're going to do. Basically, it's a way to manage people's expectations. But how accurate are they? Well, I went back and looked at 2020's preseason FPI rankings as of May 4th, 2020. Here was their preseason ranking. Number 1, Clemson. 2, Ohio State. 3, Alabama. 4, Wisconsin. 5, Georgia. 6, LSU. 7, Penn State. 8, Oregon. 9, Auburn. 10, Oklahoma. 11, Texas. 12, Florida. 13, USC. 14, UCF. 15, Texas A&M. 16, Notre Dame. 17, Oklahoma State. 18, Virginia Tech. 19, Michigan. 20, Louisville. 21, TCU. 22, Iowa. 23, Indiana. 24, Utah. And 25, Northwestern. So let's compare that to the final AP rankings of the 2020 college football season. Number 1, Alabama. 2, Ohio State. 3, Clemson. 4, Texas A&M. 5, Notre Dame. 6, Oklahoma. 7, Georgia. 8, Cincinnati. 9, Iowa State. 10, Northwestern. 11, BYU. 12, Indiana. 13, Florida. 14, Coastal Carolina. 15, Louisiana. 16, Iowa. 17, Liberty. 18, North Carolina. 19, Texas. 20, Oklahoma State. 21, USC. 22, Miami. 23, Ball State. 24, San Jose State, and 25, Buffalo. So it definitely did very well with the top 3, but other than that, not really consistent at all. So let's look at this year's preseason top 25 FPI rankings. So whenever you see that number as far as the points that they have, that's telling you how much better they are against an average team on a neutral field. Number 1, Alabama, 28 points better against an average opponent on a neutral field. Number 2, Oklahoma. They think Oklahoma is 26.6 points better than an average opponent on a neutral field. Number 3, Clemson at 23.5. Number 4, Iowa State, 22.8. So that game between Oklahoma and Iowa State is going to be highly valued in the FPI. Number 5, Ohio State at 20.5. 6, Texas A&M at 19.7. 7, Georgia at 17.9. 8, Mississippi State at 16.2. 9, Oklahoma State at 15. 10, Penn State at 14.9. 11, Notre Dame at 14.5. 12, Texas 14.2. 13, North Carolina at 13.5, 14, Florida 13.3, 15, Wisconsin 13.3, 16, Auburn 12.9 points better than an average opponent on a neutral field. 17 is Oregon at 12.8, 18 is LSU at 12.7, 19 is TCU, 12.1 points better than an average opponent on a neutral field. Okay. 20, Miami at 11.9. So wait a minute. They're saying that TCU is a better team against an average opponent on a neutral field in 2021. Not sure about that one. Number 21, Texas Tech at 11.5. 22, Ole Miss at 11.5. 23, Iowa at 11.2. 24, West Virginia, 11 points better than an average opponent on a neutral field. Okay. Then number 25, Indiana at 11. So the Big 12 schedule is actually going to be highly valued this year. You have Oklahoma and Iowa State both in the top 4. You have Oklahoma State at number 9, Texas at number 12, TCU at 19, Texas Tech at 21, and West Virginia at 24. Gotta be honest with you, I was not expecting that at all. That puts the Big 12 with 7 teams out of 10 in the top 25 in the FPI preseason rankings. Wow. That's only one behind the SEC. The SEC has 8, including Alabama, Texas A&M, Georgia, Mississippi State, Florida, Auburn, LSU, and Ole Miss. So the SEC does have the most teams in the preseason FPI right now. Big 12, second with 7. The Big 10 only has 5 in the preseason FPI right now. Ohio State, Penn State, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Indiana. That's it. The ACC, they only have 3. Clemson, Miami, and North Carolina. And the Pac-12, still dead last, only 1, and that's Oregon. So they are valuing the SEC and the Big 12 way up here right now. Much higher than the Big 10 and the ACC. We'll see if that turns out to be true, but that's definitely out of the ordinary. Last year, the SEC led the way with 7. The Big 12 has 7. The SEC has 8. They have more, but the Big 12 tied the SEC from last year. That's something to think about. We'll see how accurate this was at the end of the 2021 season. The Big 12 could be one of the strongest conferences in the nation, according to the FPI, in 2021. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next show.